A Slave is a Slave by H. Beam Piper. Recording by Edward Miller. Chapter 1. There has always been strong sympathy for the poor, meek, downtrodden slave, the kindly man oppressed by cruel and overbearing masters. Could it possibly have been misplaced? Jurgen, Prince Trevanion, accepted the coffee cup and lifted it to his lips, then lowered it. These Navy robots always poured coffee too hot. Spacemen must have collapsium-lined throats. With the other hand, he punched a button on the robot's keyboard and received a lighted cigarette. Turning, he placed the cup on the command desk in front of him and looked about. The tension was relaxing in battle control, the purposeful pandemonium of the last 3 hours dying rapidly. Officers of both sexes, in red and blue and yellow and green coveralls, were rising from seats, leaving their stations, gathering in groups. Laughter, a trifle loud. He realized suddenly that they had been worried, and wondered if he should not have been a little so himself. No, there would have been nothing he could have done about anything, so worry would not have been useful. He lifted the cup again and sipped cautiously. "That's everything we can do now," the man beside him said. "Now we just sit and wait for the next move." Like all the others, Line Commodore Van Shitrak wore shipboard battle dress. His coveralls were black, splashed on breast and between shoulders with the gold insignia of his rank. His head was completely bald and almost spherical. A beak-like nose carried down the curve of his brow, and the straight lines of mouth and chin chopped under it enhanced rather than spoiled the effect. He was getting coffee. He gulped it at once. "It was very smart work, Commodore. I never saw a landing operation go so smoothly." "Too smooth," Shitrak said. "I don't trust it." He looked suspiciously up at the row of view screens. "It was absolutely unnecessary." That was young Obray, Count Erskine, seated at the Commodore's left. He was a generation younger than Prince Trevanion, as Shitrak was a generation older. They were both smooth-faced. It was odd how beards went in and out of fashion with alternate generations. He had been worried, too, during the landing, but for a different reason from the others. Now he was reacting with anger. "I told you from the first that it was unnecessary. You see? They weren't even able to defend themselves, let alone—" His personal communication screen buzzed. He set down the coffee and flicked the switch.
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"